Stephen Assey, third place here at Slinger tonight, and kind of a tale of two races. The start was fairly clean. The last half was not that. A lot of incidents throughout the field, and when you have all those cautions, how did that affect your run, especially towards the finish?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think I could have got. I would be better off getting a longer run and being able to get into a rhythm. And kind of find my pace there. But the cautions make the race exciting. They did give me a little bit of hope of being able to kind of sneak up in there and get close to those guys. It was just tough to kind of hold off the 9 car on the bottom. He was able to get a pretty good run through 1 and 2, so I had to hit it like perfect to be able to stay with him and then clear him. And this place is so tight, so it was a tough challenge to do that, but we were able to sneak away there and just kind of ran out of time. Them guys were racing hard, and I don't really know that I have much for them, but I would have loved to see a little bit more time.
Coming all the way up here to Wisconsin from your home of Florida, you partnered with Anthony Campy here for this weekend. What's the dynamic been like with that team as opposed to your regular family operation?
Well, I mean, I come here with Anthony to just be more organized, a little bit better prepared. Not to down my guys at all because we do a great job, but they're just a little bit more professionals than us, and we already have our Derby and Winchester and Nashville deal. So the whole deal with this was to come out because I didn't have a trailer that could really make the trip, and just a little bit easier with him. I had some problems with the car this weekend. Had some parts. Had some things that I really kind of felt like I was in my own car at times, but. That's the thing with these guys, they don't stop working, and that's another reason they have plenty of hands that are very capable. So they got me back right, and we were able to get 2 good finishes out of the weekend. Nothing to be disappointed about.
You just said it, two top five efforts across the whole weekend. How difficult is that to be that consistent when you're going to two very different types of tracks?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely difficult. I just feel like with longer races, I have a much better chance of being somewhere in the top 5. It's all about survival and being able to be there at the end to even have a chance. And I feel like when the races get over 200 laps, then I'm able to kind of do my thing, and I feel like we get ourselves put in those positions. And tonight I would have liked to capitalize on it a little bit more. I was pretty close, but. Like I said, it was a good weekend. There's no scratches or really anything on the car, and there's not a lot of people that can say that. This is a rough place. It's very tight, and the racing's hard, but I was doing some good side-by-side racing, and a lot of respect out there. So, it was a lot of fun.
Lastly, this swing of races the last couple of years, the Wisconsin guys, the hometown crowd, they were the dominant cars. This year is kind of different. The Southern guys came up and showed them how it's done. What was that like, kind of coming into these guys' home turf and being from the dominant camp, so to speak?
Yeah. There were times in the Madison race where it was a bunch of Southern guys running dead last, and I was one of them. I just feel like we are used to a little bit of longer races, and they don't really run longer races too much up here. A lot of those guys. And then there were still a lot of them that stayed home. So there's a lot of good cars that didn't end up showing up that probably could have gave us a good fight too. So, but it does feel good for us to come out here, and we showed out a little bit and got 2 wins. But it was really good racing, and I enjoy coming to these parts. The fans are some of the best fans that you'll get to experience, and I just always have a good time.
Hey race fans, I'm Chase Folsom with FrontStretch.com. If you enjoyed the short track video you just watched, please be sure to subscribe to Front Stretch Grassroots on YouTube for more Cars Tour, ARCA, and other grassroots racing content. And as always, be sure to check out FrontStretch.com for all your racing needs.